breathe through its mouth. All right? Okay? And also, in the case of ruminants that have the special facility of being able to regurgitate food and it comes to the mouth and so on, the horse does not have that facility. And that is because of a structure that is known the excessive length of the soft palate. Okay? So here's my hard palate right here, and my soft palate begins from here. Okay? Now because it is excessively long, what it does is that it sort of wedges against the flow of the epiglottis. Right, you see? That's a normal arrangement right here. Just as it is right here. Right? Okay? So you see that palate comes in and sort of wedge against the flow of the epiglottis. And as a result, the rostral part of the epiglottis sort of compresses that dorsal area of the hard palate, and it keeps it there all the time. The horse does not have the ability, except in deglutition, when it's swallowed, to move that structure so that the pharynx remains open. So that is always closed, except in time of swallowing also. All right, and that is why the horse, because he is always closed, the horse is not able to breathe through the mouth, and also have the facility of regurgitating food through that area. And that's because of the anatomical arrangement of the soft palate. Okay, guys. We also spoke about the laryngeal ventricle because we saw it playing a role in a very important, a peculiar problem that is known as lateral laryngeal hemiplegia, right? Remember, or rowing, right? And that is as a result of the presence of an invagination into the lateral wall of the thyroid cartilage. What is the thyroid cartilage? It's just one of the cartilages that forms the larynx. Okay? In the lateral wall of the thyroid cartilage, you will see an invagination or a slit that is known as the laryngeal ventricle. All right? Let's look right here, guys. Look over here. Okay, so here it is, right there, guys. Laryngeal ventricle. See that slit right there? Everybody see it right there? Okay. Just look for the groove, a groove that is there in the wall of the thyroid gland. Now, rostral to that slit, we have what is the vestibular fold. Okay, that's the membrane that is referred to as the vestibular fold. And coral to it, we have the vocal fold. Right? As I said, normally this fold would be abducted. All right? In a healthy area, the fold will be abducted, remain abducted. And if it is abducted, then which means that the air, the inspired air, would not find any resistance, anything to sort of prevent it from doing its job. All right. In the case of for example, paralysis of the what nerve innervates the larynx. Okay? The common laryngeal nerve. Okay. But by the time it gets to the larynx, it is known as the caudal laryngeal. Okay. So further down the line, it is recurrent laryngeal, right? Left recurrent laryngeal. But by the time it gets to the structure, or the intrinsic structure of the larynx, is known as caudal laryngeal nerve. All right. So if you have problem with this nerve, which means that the muscles that it innervates are not able to function, right? They become lax. And as a result, you have the protruding of the vocal fold and the vestibular fold into the space that is known as the laryngeal ventricle. All right. And then could you imagine that we have inspired air in an activated animal that is exercising, jumps from how much? From 4 to 8 liters to 70 liters, right, of air per second, right? Okay. In that case, we have I think it's how many I don't remember how much respiration rate. Right? I did mention it, but for now it's will come back, right? But anyway, the speed of that air that is going through that laryngeal ventricle and so on, if it's blocked in any way, it's going to make a peculiar sound. That's what gives the peculiar sound, roaring or laryngeal hemiplegia. All right? Laryngeal hemiplegia or roaring. And one thing you need to note is that happens only on the left side for some reason. It doesn't happen, whatever reason, just on the left side. The laryngeal hemiplegia, always on the left side. Okay? Thanks a lot for your attention. Appreciate it. Pharyngeal opening of the auditory tube. That is very difficult to see, right? It stays like this, but if you put it there, that is the pharyngeal opening of the auditory tube, right? And if you go right there, it's into the auditory tube. Remember, the glottal pouch is an extension, a caudal-ventral extension of the auditory tube. One other thing is that the sinus can be drained naturally, right, through the pharyngotubal opening, right? That is in the area of the pharynx. Pharyngotubal opening, right? Most times you get the horse bends his head, then you get a little drainage through that opening, right? The pharyngotubal opening. But what happens is that in inflammation, that opening can be blocked and so on. So then you don't have a choice; you have to do it through the vagus tract. Okay, but that's the pharyngeal opening here of your eustachian tube or auditory tube. Remember this. I want to show you.